Hello, hello. Welcome to Rose of Venus Tarot. It's Lacey. Thank you so much for clicking on to my video. If you're new here, welcome. I hope you get real comfortable. If you're returning, hey, welcome back. It's real nice to see you again. And thank you to all of those who like, comment, and subscribe. It's really been helping your girl grow, and I 1000% appreciate it. Let's get into it. This is going to be a general collective energy reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Not every reading is going to resonate with everyone, and that is okay. Let's call on the divine. Divine, please guide me and protect me as we dive into this collective energy. Please give me clear and concise and precise messages. Let me know what's going on in this collective energy. What do we need to know of? What do we need to be aware of here? Somebody is really hurt by your rejection and the fact that you would rather be isolated than with them. I feel like you guys are working on building a new life here, and some people just don't like it. There's somebody who's so hurt by your rejection that they want to be friends with the people who hurt you. Like they want to, oh, okay. Like, like whatever you disagree with, it's like they want to agree with it and they don't care about like reality right now. This is like the type of energy that just wants to be able to hurt you in some sort of way here. Like, like if somebody puts you down at work, this is the type of person that's like, all right, well, I told you not to wear your hair like that. I told you not to do this and da 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 da. They want to do like they agree with people who hate you. They agree with people who target you just because you rejected them here. Or you could have rejected this person because they were not someone you could confide in. They often had this negative mindset here. Someone is mad that what is it? They can't be around you and tear you down too. A lot of you guys, I'm going to use the Burning Heart love oracle deck because for a lot of you guys this is an ex-lover. We're going to read into the ex-lovers. Even though this is general here, you could have had a lot of people that was just really rude, mean, and toxic towards you. And I don't know, what is this energy? I want to make things right with you. You could have a feminine energy here that wants to make things right with you because they were toxic with you for no reason. I feel like you guys are very kind, nice. You give motherly vibes to this person. And you know how a lot of people, when they got sweet moms, like they just disrespect their mom. You ever meet somebody like that? And they're like, I hate her. She just doesn't like, and then you got people who moms leave them, go do crack, and they come back and then I love my mom and this and that, even though she used to beat my ass. But then you got those people with the sweet moms, just get out of my room. This is kind of how they wanted to see you because they saw you at first as a pushover, but no, you're not. You're not in that energy. You're not letting anybody push you over here. Yeah, we got I regret what I did to you. Yeah, I regret what I did to you. I'm surprised because there's other energy in the energy field. They don't got no regrets. Like they hate that they're rejected by you, but this person they regret mistreating you. They regret mishandling you. Some of these people they stole shit from you. I'm hearing $241, or they stole like your clothing. They could have tried to steal your man. They could have tried to do a lot of things to like hurt you here in some sort of way. Divine, please tell me more. Yeah, I'm sorry I couldn't be what you needed me to be here. I'm sorry I couldn't be what you needed me to be. This is all regretful energy coming out. Somebody, this is back to that scorned lover here. It's like this person purposely didn't want to be respectful towards you because it would give them a bigger high if they were able to disrespect you and then still have sex with you. A lot of American men play that game, like, that like if you're willing to do it, then they're gonna try to disrespect you. I didn't even have to give you respect to sleep with you. I didn't even have to do it's like, and that's why I don't mess with them because even like reading into Dutch culture and how they're not to say I know all of the men here, but it seems like they've had better sex education and whatnot, and that's what it was saying about equality, sex education. Men in America, they definitely see all of that shit, and then they become rapists instead. Like a lot of, yeah, you'll come to that realization. It's like they played a rape game. They want to be like this close to raping a girl. They want to be able to take away your consent, erode your boundaries, and still be able to sleep with you because then that gives them score of points with other men. Like, like I did this, I did that, and then they'll want to tell other men to like bring your points down. It's so unsafe to sleep with American men. I'm like, I'll never even talk to one. I'm like, yo, don't even get out of my face. Divine, please tell me more. I want to apologize. I need your forgiveness here. I want to apologize. I need your forgiveness. Somebody matured in such a way where they feel like they want to apologize and get your forgiveness here. But a lot of things you say and do are just so right, and you're so bright. You're such a bright star here. This person was acting so arrogantly, so negatively, and this was all unnecessary. They're addicted to conflict, and they just wanted to cause more and more conflict for absolutely no reason. This is the type of people I hate people like that. Like once I figure out you're a person who causes unnecessary conflict, like why she always use a blue pen? It bothers me. I just want to let you know it bothers me that every day you use the same blue pen when there are black pens out there. I think you're trying to be this, or those people who feel like you could say, I got to out. They think everything you do and say is a lie. Somebody could have felt like everything you did and say is a lie. You could say, I got an allergy. She's just lying and saying she got allergies so she could be special. And it's like that type of energy where they think negatively about everything a person does, and then they go about trying to enact moments to prove, like, this is the type of person that will dang near poison you to prove you didn't really have a shellfish allergy, because they just think you're that desperate to feel special. Whole time they're the ones doing that. Whole time they're manipulative, they're the ones, and they were projecting onto you to try to reveal. It's nobody who want to pull a person mask off more than a person that's wearing like six of them here. And it's like, it's not, it doesn't even matter if you wear a mask or if you are lying about being allergic to something just to be special. That's not something that a normal person would try to tap into. You're just like, oh, okay, all right, she's allergic to shellfish, let me check note. And like, don't bring that around her. Somebody's like, you just want to feel special and considered, and then they see you building a whole big beautiful life here that don't have nothing to do with shit that they were on a small scale with. Somebody was just an arrogant bitch when it came down to this. They're like dumb, arrogant bitch. I sabotaged our connection because it was too intense. I sabotaged our connection because it was too intense here. Under I want to make things right. Yeah, somebody's like, crying over this. And like, you got a lot of people feeling a lot of heart pain because they were bullies. Like, like that type of energy, or they don't, I feel like some bullies don't even know they're being bullies. They just be annoyed with people for no reason. And then they want to take it out on the person they're annoyed with for no reason, because they're addicted to feeling some cortisol. They're addicted to the stress hormone in their brain that they feel, and then the alleviating of, they love feeling that negative stress hormone in their brain, and then they love the adrenaline that they feel when they're causing conflict. Like, is this person going to yell at me or not? Is this person, what are they going to, hey? And then they feel a sense of superiority when they put you down in front of other people. They be looking for other people to, that's right, them. You told her. They live in times where people are like, you told them. That's right. Shouldn't be wearing that. Like that negative toxic energy here. And then somebody's in deep regret, they want to be back on your side here. You could have had negative friends who were that's right, they want to untwirl their neck and like be someone who took up for you instead, because there's so many people who build false narratives about you, and these false narratives are fading as you build your real narrative here. And so many people, maybe they don't even care too much about the old version of you, but they want this new version of you to be like, they want this new version of you. I'm afraid that I lost you forever is coming out here. I'm afraid that I lost you forever. I regret what I did to you. Somebody's afraid that they lost you forever, and I feel like they did. I feel like this person did way too much here. They did way too much. One person, they never had you. This other person, they're like, damn, I lost you. Damn, I lost you. I don't know how to handle my emotions right now. Yeah, they didn't know how to handle their emotions, so they took it out on you. And just they didn't know how to handle the little annoyances they felt, the pettiness, the like and now they're realizing they're the bad person, they're the stuck up one, they're just dumb, bad people that you don't want to be around, and it hurts them in so many ways. It's like because you only considering yourself because you only have yourself to consider here, and I feel like they're also you're getting more people in life that are going to do nice things for you. It's going to be equal. I kept speaking that into existence too over your life as I was speaking that into mine. And I gave my roommate a dress and then she really gave me a crystal quartz. I'm like, you don't know how many people who would have just took them dresses and then would have been like, oh, she gave me a dress. I guess she want to be nice and be known as the nice person. Like, and get one, like, that dress made me itch. She's like, look, I like your dress. You have a nice style. I used it for my performance. I was like, oh, really? I didn't respect all that, but like getting things back in relationships and friendships is your new future too. You're going to be around people who know how to be people towards you. They know what your worth is. These people are going to return your kindness. They're going to match your energy. They're going to definitely like you're going to match their energy too. I feel like when before you had petty people, that's all they were doing was petty and trying to make you feel some sort of way. You couldn't breathe wrong around them without them saying you was breathing for attention. Bitches like that who think everything a woman does is for attention, they're really like they're sick people. Like they're internalized misogynists and they're at war with everybody. It's like these people need some sort of injections. They need some sort of like better things to worry about in their head than what your motives are. This is what I'm hearing. I feel like I look like FKA twigs with these on, but I feel like they always say all light skins look alike, and then I'm like, what? When Mariah the scientist was beefing with Glorilla, I'm like, yo, they low key look the same. Like Doja Cat looked different to me. I don't know. I can't let you go is coming out here. I don't know what that has to do. Oh, because I lean closer to the camera. I can't let you go, and I apologize. I need your forgiveness. This person can't let you go. Maybe this person feels like your family, or this was a friend. This could be your sister. Could be your sister, your cousin, an old roommate, somebody who like I don't know. They're so I don't know. Like I don't know. Like some people feel like you're sensitive right now because they could see the types of abuse that you guys have been through. You guys could have gone through a lot of people trying to sabotage you and pull you down, pull you under like and they're like maybe that's why you're so stern. There's somebody that wants to get past that sternness though and offer you love and a true connection. Somebody wants to let you know that anytime you got a friend, you know you need one. Yeah, I wish you were here with me. I wish you were here with me coming out here underneath the I sabotage our connection because it was too intense. I sabotage our connection. Yeah, okay. They wish you were here with them, or like they had some sort of connection with you, or they could call on you. Hey, how you doing, sis? Like like somebody fantasized about being able to randomly FaceTime you, like y'all used to. Being in your energy could have felt so good, but it's like they wanted to be in your energy and talk shit about you and the divine wasn't letting that happen. You got a lot of people maybe who wants to be your friend again but you don't need to be those people friend again because you got real soul connections coming in, real divine connections coming in here. Divine, please tell me more. We got I ran because I wasn't ready for you. I ran because I wasn't ready for you is coming out here. They weren't ready for you in this relationship, so they ran. I feel like some of you guys, you could have moved away from this person because they couldn't control their anger, their temper, their attitude. I feel like if this is a guy you rejected, you could have rejected him because he's one of those guys that suck their teeth, roll their eyes. I know I hate a teeth sucking, eye rolling man. I'm like, that's the type of person I call the Uber on while we still on the date. I'm like, oh yeah, and then the whole time I'm texting for the Uber. And then I'm going to the bathroom. I tell them I'm going to the bathroom. I hop right in that Uber and then I take off. Yeah, I was selfish and stuck in my ego. I was selfish and stuck in my ego. Somebody was stuck in their ego, their hurt, and their control, maybe over women or whatnot, and whatever, and trying to make you feel some sort of way and like bring you down. But you got somebody crying real dog tears here. Because it's like they didn't have no social skill, no way of like controlling themselves here. Like met people, I'm like, how the fuck you feel like you could behave like this? Like, like not not just online. Online you could expect anything, but like in real life, I'm like and on a date at that, why you feel like you could behave this way? Like like why nobody ever checked you? I'm like, oh, usually because you're a man or you lean towards toxic masculinity. Like, you're, yeah, here, nobody's going to correct male behavior very rarely. They let boys be boys. Boys will be boys, but everything a woman does, we gotta walk on eggshells. We gotta consider everything we do and say or act and what signal it might send to somebody else. Men don't have to deal with that shit. They don't gotta deal with people policing them. They might deal with people who are like the only thing they don't got to deal with that because there's a lot of men, women who they love bums. They'll do whatever, and then they want to police the women who don't love bums. You should love bums too. You should not be a gold digger. First of all, you should like a man that this and that. They can't even tolerate rejection most of the time because society just makes them feel like being a man is enough. Like they don't need to do anything more. Even have a job or anything. As a woman, we're expected to have everything in life and more. We got I'm in love with you. I'm in love with you is coming out here underneath I can't let you go. Yeah, somebody feels like they have a lot of love for you. You guys speak from a deep place and not a place of bullshit. You guys, you come from a very deep and heartfelt place, and you guys also can put other people in their place there. I realize all the mistakes I've made. I realize all the mistakes. I usually this deck has a lot of good. I knew I was like I'm using this deck today. I'm like because usually this has a lot of good cards in it too. About even down the flip side, your energy is intoxicating, and I like you, but this is the I I realize all the mistakes I've made. Yeah, somebody is thinking about all the mistakes that they made, all of the unnecessary actions they took towards you. I feel like you guys were perfectly benevolent to this person. Like, they just judge you for different things that were no reason, like to judge. Like, you couldn't even say, I like Kendrick Lamar. Okay, you like Kendrick Lamar? Then name his first three albums then. And you're like, what? Like, I don't, oh gosh. Like, I can't stand one of those people. You try to have like a detached conversation and they need some sort of challenge. They need some sort of cortisol here. Well, I guess you really don't like Kendrick Lamar if you can't name his first three albums. So you're lying and you're putting on the front and trying to. I'm like, yo, why are you asking me questions and trying to figure out what my mask is or what my front is? Like even down to people, there's some people. No, luckily, people here. I tell them I'm a tarot reader, especially doing there, and nobody asked me, "You really a tarot reader?" Well, how'd you learn to do that? Did you go to tarot school? Did you here? You just want me to think you're a tarot reader because you're cool. It's been my interest and then I'm like, whatever. I walk away from those people because I'm like, I even explain the shit to you. Like, yo, why do you think like that? Why you always trying to demask people? I never think that too. Like, oh, so you say you dance salsa? Let's salsa right now. You don't really like this is that type of energy that they were in, and they realize how arrogant that is and how weird they are when they come at other people. But they got definitely they're scorned by your rejection. But I feel like that's it, you guys. I hope you have a good day, night, evening, whenever you're catching this reading. Goodbye.